Hey guys, it's Kailyn and Eric. Welcome to the start of a new channel watch through. We are going to be jumping into the Acolyte today. We are big Star Wars fans.
Returning to form in regards to this channel. Because Star Wars is
our love.
Yes, Star Wars. That's right. Yeah, Star Wars is our our bread and butter, our cup of tea. We are massive Star Wars fans. And on this channel, we reacted to Book of Boba Fett, we reacted to Obi-Wan, we reacted to The Mandalorian Season 3, we reacted to Ahsoka. We are so committed that we recorded reactions in hotel rooms. We recorded a reaction in the back of our car. In the middle of Yosemite. A little nostalgic coming back to the Star Wars universe. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
So since Ahsoka.
Did we react to, did you say?
Andor. We also reacted to Andor in the basement of Grandma and Grandpa's house. And so it's been fun. We have been very committed to Star Wars in the past. And so how could we pass this up? Now, this is very interesting. The Acolyte, it's ironic that we're going into the Acolyte not super prepared for this show, I think. We don't know that much about it. And we did see the trailer. We reacted to the trailer. I know that the Acolyte is getting, well, let me just ask you, what do you know about the Acolyte?
It is set during the olden days.
The olden days.
Right.
Not quite the Old Republic, but a different era than a later era than the Old Republic. Mm-hmm. It's called the High Republic era. What else do you know about it?
We haven't seen, there hasn't been stories on film of that era.
No, there's been comic books, there's been novels. Jedi Fallen Order, which we play through on this channel, featured a little bit of stuff from there's Marley. That's our cat Marley. Sometimes he appears in this or makes some noise, but there is some High Republic stuff in Jedi Fallen Order. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. If you remember, kind of the main bad guy or one of the bad guys is from that era. He's kind of suspended in time for a bit. Mm-hmm. It's the golden age of the Jedi, right? The Old Republic is supposed to be kind of this ancient. In some ways archaic, like this was the wars between the Jedi and the Sith back in the day, you know? Mm-hmm. And then the Jedi defeat the Sith, right? Once and for all. And then there's this golden period of the High Republic era, which leading up to the Phantom Menace, we don't really have much information on that era. So
I am going into it with low expectations because then it's less likely to get disappointed, right? Right. We typically have enjoyed most of the Star Wars shows that have come out in the Disney era.
Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, they had their weaknesses, but they also had their strengths. We're not as harsh on them as some other people might be. Same thing. I think, honestly, The Mandalorian Season 3 was weaker or more disappointing in some ways, especially like the episodes leading up to the finale. The finale was satisfying, but... something about this, I just have not,
It hasn't gripped us.
Yeah, it hasn't gripped us, just in kind of the marketing and the conversations around it. So we'll see. We just want to be upfront with y'all if you're joining us for the first time. I know probably quite a few of you have been here since those reactions. But with this, for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's not connected to any of the Mandoverse stuff. I don't know if it just feels so much like a departure from George Lucas in a different way than Andor. Andor was very artistic. This feels like, I just don't know. I don't know how much it feels like a departure from George Lucas without feeling like it has a reason to be. You know what I mean? Especially because we're keeping to the Jedi. It's going to be a Jedi era. The thing about Andor is it was a political thriller in a time when the Jedi and the Force are at their lowest. You know what I mean? So it kind of feels natural for you to depart from George Lucas. I really don't know how this is going to play out. And so if you're coming and visiting us for the first time, this might be a journey where by the end of it, we're super excited about the show. It also may be the case that by the end of it, maybe even by the end of these first few episodes, we're not going to be on board. We'll try to stick through it though and see the best in everything. We're not too critical of things right at the beginning. We try and hold out hope, throughout an entire show, but we also don't pull any punches, I don't think. I know that there's some controversy. I don't know if you've heard, I imagine anyone who's watching the reaction is not someone who cares about the controversy as much.
There's always controversy with Star Wars.
Yeah, there is. I I don't know much about it, to be honest. I just know that the director, has rubbed people the wrong way. I haven't looked into it though. But that's par for the course in 2024, right? So so we'll have a good time, hopefully. We won't let external Hollywood factors try to get it unless they bring it into. So that's the other thing, is what if it feels strange, just because of like political stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
I am a little hesitant, or I'm a little like cautious, but I am open-minded.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like with like Ahsoka or Obi-Wan, we were like really excited because those are characters we already know and love. So we just have to be open for a new story with new characters. Hopefully they do character development well, and you actually like care about what's going on.
Yeah.
Because the characters that we already know have been so fleshed out and so well built over like decades that I feel like it's hard to create a whole new Star Wars story that's so untethered from anything that's familiar, because it's just such like great world building in the universe that it's like, woo, we're gonna like build from the ground up. Hopefully they can do well.
It's definitely uncharted territory.
It is.
To be so departed,
Yeah.
And go back into the mythology a little bit, go back into the kind of the foundations and like to the foundational layer leading up to the Phantom Menace, So yeah, it'll be strange. By the end of this, I'm sure we'll all look at the kind of the originals a little differently, at least if we're looking at it through the lens of the Acolyte. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right. I'm excited. I'm here for it.
If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment letting us know your thoughts about the show, about this first episode. If you want to get full-length, uncut reactions, you can go get that on our Patreon, and as well as other special perks like voting in polls, choosing what we react to next, getting early access for stuff. Go check out that stuff over there.
That's right. Without further ado, let us get into episode 1 of The Acolyte.
I'm expecting the Bad Batch music to play.
I know.
That's weird.
We did watch The Bad Batch and Tales of the Sith, or Tales of the Empire, but we did that kind of on our own time. 100 years before the rise of the Empire, it is a time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. Ominous. Classic cantina scene.
Master Endora.
Yes, my child?
We have unfinished business. Attack me with all your strength.
I appreciate your courage, young warrior. I have no quarrel with you.
Attack me, Jedi.
Jedi do not attack the unarmed.
Yes, you do.
This is something we kind of saw in the trailer. There's a lot of like martial arts, which is different.
Ouch. Interesting. So calm. Wow.
Who trained you?
Oh no.
Identified Force user.
Whoa! There you go. Nice. You know who that is?
Who?
She's from the Matrix movies. Very famous actress. Wow. Wow.
Whole choreography.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that she hasn't pulled out her saber yet. Right? She hasn't felt the need to. Ouch.
You.
Who's you?
Look at her head. See the
I'm
markings?
here to kill you.
Ouch. She's got more. Wow. Wow. The horns.
A Jedi doesn't pull her weapon unless prepared to kill.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow, took her down. Put up a good fight.
Dang. Okay.
And so it begins. Is she our protagonist?
Was it a dream?
What I do with my days off is none of your business, Philip.
No rest for the wicked.
Well, the wicked rest, they just don't brag about
Trade
it.
Federation?
Shield generator repairs.
I don't know.
Feds never use
Yeah,
the
Trade
shield.
Federation.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's why they need it repaired.
It's funny that it's like a few hundred years before, but they're not like speaking in a more old-fashioned way.
Yeah, history doesn't really advance in Star Wars like that.
Yeah.
Like all of the Old Republic stuff traditionally has had all of the same or very similar technology and stuff.
The mechanics are on it, Captain.
Their grease grubbers are disposed of. Our cargo is not.
You know, we can hear you.
Wait, departure gauge is spiking. And that was the pressure valve.
I got it.
There's a fire in space?
Star Wars rules. There's always fires in space in Star Wars. Interesting.
Around, Osha.
Well, that's a cool ship.
Jedi?
Friends of yours?
Oh, look at their outfits.
My name is Yord Fandar, Knight of the Jedi.
Oh, this is the guy
and
from the
this is
trailer.
my Padawan, Tassiloa.
His
We are
Padawan.
looking for a former
She looks
Jedi
cool.
by the name of Osha Anaseya.
This is a cargo
Former
ship.
Jedi.
We have no
Yeah.
passengers.
She's a mechanic.
Sublevel, bunk 23.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right then.
Yord? You finally passed your trials.
I made Knight 2 years ago.
Never thought I would see the day. So, what are you doing here then? You just wanted to pay your old friend a visit. What's going on, Yord?
So how long have you been a mechanic?
Mechanic.
Since I left the Order, so 6 years.
Dangerous job.
It has its perks. Look, I was trained to be a Jedi. When that didn't pan out, those skills aren't exactly transferable. I needed a paycheck. My circumstances were unique, but the Jedi Council made their decision.
This
You
is
lost
weird.
your entire family. Your mothers, your sister, your village all died in the fire before Master Soul brought you into the Jedi. Your training was difficult, to say the least. Attachments to those we have lost are the most difficult to let go.
So why are you here?
Last night, a Jedi was murdered on Ueda.
Who?
Master Indara.
The suspect matched your description.
You think that I killed her?
Where were you last night?
On this freighter, in this room. Why would I kill Indara?
Think she's telling the truth?
Was it like her alter ego or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Like split personality disorder?
Jedi.
Or she's like mind controlled by like a Darksider or something? I don't know.
The Jedi
Oh.
and ruined my bar.
Or she did it.
It doesn't.
Now that you've been identified, a prison transport will take you back to Coruscant.
Wow, that droid looks wild. There it is. Oh, it feels good. Every time. Every time.
Every time.
Every time. We're back at Coruscant.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. Connect to the Force.
I'm one with the Force. The
Think
Force
of
is with
diving
me.
into a great ocean.
Balance.
Good.
I see fire. It grows larger. It consumes anything that tries to stop it.
Oh no. Wow.
You're not supposed
That's
to
a little
see
Force
that.
is powerful,
That's a little dark.
like fire or the ocean. But that is our lesson for another day. Time for lunch.
The High Republic, they all wear like golden in their, you know, outfits and stuff.
Gold and white.
Yeah.
So,
Is that
dear
that looks like Gamora's
how lucky
sister.
these younglings are to have such a
Nebula?
compassionate
Yeah.
teacher.
I am
Green
a
Nebula.
fortunate
Yeah.
one.
You and Master Indara were friends.
Yes. I was sad to hear she came to a violent death.
We have a suspect in custody. An old Padawan of yours, Osha Anasea.
Wow.
Indara and I saved her from a terrible fire on Brandok.
I remember.
She saw us as her protectors.
Okay.
There must be some mistake. Our political enemies could use it against us.
Political enemies.
Discretion is important. Our justice swift, an example made.
Of course, Master Vanestra.
Vernestra. It's getting to know the players.
Those are interesting.
Yeah. Definitely something about this is the droids are definitely looking different. You know, whenever we've seen some, it's like they've opened an all new style of droids.
Ugh. Or gullet. Just kidding.
Is it hurting him?
No way, he's having a great time.
It does weird stuff to your brain.
The ship's piloted by droids. We're gonna take them out and use the escape pods.
Okay, I applaud everyone's enthusiasm here, but that could kill us.
So you'd rather leave your fate to the Jedi?
Yes. I have faith in the Jedi.
Enjoy prison.
What is that? Is so weird.
That is weird.
It's like a flesh droid.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh wow, he took him down. Those droids are chairs. Did you see that?
Oh no. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Can you give me a hand?
Bye-bye, Jedi killer!
Yeah, that's
Just
what you
use
get
the
for
Force.
wasn't smart of her. Oh no.
Use the Force.
She yeah, maybe she didn't intentionally. Maybe she wasn't in her right mind because she you think she would be play acting? I don't know. It wouldn't be smart of her to be like, oh yeah, I favor a Jedi when she's with a bunch of criminals. I don't know.
See, and right now she's acting disconnected
Yeah.
from the Force.
True.
Which she was not in that.
There you go. Yes.
Something's off.
Yeah.
Not now!
Is there no other humans? Oh, that guy.
Wow.
Pull off the thing. Ugh.
Weird. What the?
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good. Yikes.
Were there only two? Oh my gosh.
Just strapping herself in. That's crazy. Yeah, protect your head. Another happy landing.
What is it, Jackie?
Permission to speak freely, Master Sol?
You may.
Where do you keep old hollows of your former Padawan? This pastime encourages sentimentality and nostalgia, and both of these emotions can lead to...
Our memories are lessons. If we don't meditate on the past,
We're doomed to repeat it.
It wasn't our idea.
Wow.
That's
Prisoner
crazy.
mutiny. Transport went down over Karlak.
Beware.
quiet your mind and tell me what happened to the young
Nice.
woman.
That's cool.
She helped me, and I betrayed her and took the last escape pod.
It doesn't clear for Indara's murder.
Get the truth from the other guys, too.
I request permission to go to Karlak and bring Osha in myself. I trained her. If she is guilty, it is my failure. let me take accountability.
I wonder if we'll see the Jedi Council this entire show. That'd be really cool to see the whole council chambers and stuff, you know, because we haven't seen that since the prequels.
Yeah.
But we have seen the Jedi Temple since the prequels. We've seen it in Obi-Wan, in like the Order 66 scenes and stuff.
Karlak. Sounds like Sarlacc. The parasites.
Whoa!
It's her alter ego.
You think so?
Hey. This is weird.
Yeah, she like is seeing things. That's weird.
I'm ready.
Maybe the parasite got into her or something.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. No.
We leave in 5 minutes.
I will redeem myself.
Yord. Put your clothes on.
That was weird. That was really weird.
Is that just an excuse to have him shirtless?
I don't know.
Or is it like saying that he's kind of like into his image or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, what the heck?
That's strange.
Hello, Osha.
May.
Hello, sister.
She has a sister. But her whole family was killed.
Yeah.
Wait! As above sits the stars, and below lies the sea. You remember.
What is going on?
We're
May,
twins?
Is it really you? I thought you were dead. Did
Yeah,
you
look at
kill Indara?
the forehead.
Yes.
Did you kill
I
Indara?
will kill them all.
What?
Are they having like a force connection?
I have no idea what's going on. Oh, now she legitimately wakes up. Okay.
She's having some trauma dreams.
So that was her sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You wouldn't believe who I just saw.
I was posted on her home planet, Brandok. I was there when her sister started a fire.
Whoa.
That killed her entire family.
Whoa.
Osha was the
Interesting.
sole survivor. I took her as my Padawan.
Her sister's
Your
cray.
sister.
Yeah.
It's not in her file.
He's like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Do you think that...
No, I saw her die.
So when she said, I will kill them all, is she talking about is it a flashback of the burning of
Or
the starting the
Jedi.
fire? No, I understand, but it's like, it's similar.
There's no way she could have survived this.
Clearly someone's been here, Yord.
Scavengers, Padawan.
No, he can
Follow
sense
me.
her. I like the wipes. Feels classic.
Stop! In the name of the Republic and the Jedi Order!
Osha!
I didn't do it!
Step away from the edge!
Please, Saul! Believe me! I didn't...
What? Oh my gosh. She almost died.
Osha,
May is alive.
I believe you. You need to come with us. Let's go. Stand down.
Where is this going?
The Jedi live in a dream. A dream they believe everyone shares. If you attack a Jedi with a weapon, you will fail. Steel or laser are no threat to them.
Wow.
But an Acolyte kills without a weapon. An Acolyte kills the dream.
Okay. Wow.
Interesting.
That ended on a note that I wasn't expecting. Okay.
I actually feel like based on my expectations, I wasn't.
You thought it would just be
I wasn't
bad.
disappointed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Um,
You're intrigued.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're intrigued.
It was more interesting than the trailer was.
It was more interesting than the trailer.
I feel like it was a bad trailer.
It was a bad
It
trailer.
didn't really like get you excited about the show.
Although, so it's interesting because immediately when it started doing the whole twin thing, I thought, why are you immediately answering the mystery?
What do you mean?
Because I thought the direction in the show that it was going to be a question of, oh, this is weird. She doesn't seem like the person who was doing that fight in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And we were even speculating like, oh, is she being mind controlled? Is there a split personality thing going on here?
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, oh, she has a twin sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why are you answering this question immediately? But I'm not going to, because I feel like if they drug out the mystery a bit
mm-hmm.
and kind of kept you on your toes,
mm-hmm.
there could be a cool reveal in a sort of spoilers for the Christopher Nolan movie Prestige, in a sort of Prestige-like way, where by the end of it, you're like, there's two of them, right? So I don't know if it's like, I'm not complaining. It was an interesting turn where I was like, okay, they're outlining. They're very clearly.
They're creating a mystery and then solving it right away.
Yeah, I immediately was like, there was a complaint there, but I shouldn't have judged too fast because I don't really know what direction they're going in.
Yeah.
I guess the mystery is, how did this child survive?
Yeah.
How did this twin sister survive?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that they're bringing twins into Star Wars because twins, right? Luke and Leia. It's another twin pairing that I feel like they haven't. I don't know if they've done the whole twins thing again in Star Wars, but like that's so fundamental, Luke and Leia to Star Wars, right? The children of Anakin Skywalker. So that's kind of fun little play on that archetype of the twins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then being introduced to the characters. What'd you think of kind of the other main character, the Soul, the Master guy?
He seems cool.
Yeah. Yeah, right. There's not enough to go on just yet. We're just meeting all of these people for the first time, right? So
I feel like I like the aspect of like force sensing and like connections and like bringing the force into it a lot.
The intuitiveness of that.
Yeah.
They're definitely more at the height of their power, it seems, than even, they're acting like Jedi, but they're acting like very competent Jedi. Not like the Jedi who don't know that the seat of power is actually a Sith Lord. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, maybe that won't be the case throughout, but I don't know. It just felt like there was kind of like all of the scenes at the Jedi Temple. It's like these are the Jedi at the top of their game. You know what I mean?
Not in like wartime.
Yeah, not in wartime. Right, exactly. And it was great seeing the Jedi Temple again. Yeah, we haven't seen the Jedi Temple except for the scene in Obi-Wan and The Mandalorian. We have not seen the Jedi Temple since then. And so there were like classic rooms from the Jedi Temple that it was cool to see again.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I just feel like I had low expectations from the trailer because it didn't look super interesting to me, even like the costume design. But like in this episode, I feel like it was good. Like it felt like it was.
Yeah, it definitely is new and fresh, while still being very believable and recognizable. That was the other thing, new and fresh. Like there are some things I feel like I saw in this, especially in regards to like the droids and stuff, where I just feel like it's not the classic designs. It's new designs where like the droids, like they become chairs or whatever, right? This little like tool droid, this thing that she has. I don't know, just different things like that and different aliens, just new concepts being introduced into Star Wars that is not just riffing off of the old stuff that we know.
Yeah. Which
I think is appreciated, or I appreciate that a lot. Yeah. It does feel like a different time a little bit because like there were some things that I just felt like they were referring to that it's like, oh, we haven't seen that before, or,
yeah,
things like that.
I'm interested to see how they'll build on the whole like twin surviving fire thing.
Yeah, that's one weakness of the show is it's just classic, writing issues where it's like spoon feeding you information.
Yeah.
Where you're just it's just boring because you just hear someone just like saying.
I did feel that at different parts.
They're just saying statements. They're just
dialogue.
saying statements that just feel like you're just.
Oh, remember this thing that happened to you?
I'm reading a Wikipedia article, like or I'm reading the bullet points of their backstory, right? They're spoon feeding. Yeah, just not the biggest fan of that. When it can be avoided,
really
I appreciate it when it can be avoided. So
yeah.
So anyway,
but it wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, I think I'm interested to keep watching and see where it goes.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts of this first episode. And if you want to get full-length uncut reactions, you can go get that on our Patreon. And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you then.